All right, welcome back to Cruise Control. My name's Eric, and today we talk about that 2023 Acura Integra. Let's talk about that right now.
Welcome to Cruise Control. My name is Eric, and we're going to start looking at some new cars and used cars to find out what's the best option for you. Let's see what's up next.
All right, so there's been a lot of rumors, and this is still going to be speculation of what's coming out for the Integra. I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but I really wanted to put together something as far as what I think is going to happen, and I could be totally dead wrong. So let's find out what's been leaked and what might still be coming. So we've had a couple of coupe spy shots, as you can see up here. These have been testing for a while, so I do believe it's going to be offered in a coupe. And then as you can tell, there is a hatchback version that's a 4-door, or some people call it a 5-door, that you can see here that Acura just released. So it looks like, to me, it's going to be offered in 2 models, which would make sense because the original Integra was offered in a 2-door and a 4-door as well. Plus, the Civic dropped the coupe from their lineup, so this would be an interesting choice for Acura. Maybe an affordable coupe would be nice to have, and of course, the practicality of having a 4-door and having them both be hatchbacks would be fantastic. Now, as far as drivetrains, as far as what the engine's going to be, the transmissions, the power numbers, this is where it's going to be a guessing game. Here's my best guess. Number one, I think there is going to be a base model, and actually, I think it's going to be a lot more affordable than most people assume. I've seen people being like, oh, this thing's going to start at over $40,000. I don't think so. I actually think it's going to start under $30,000. That's what the Integra was supposed to be from back in the day. It was supposed to be an introductory lineup. Now, I'm not talking about a Type S or a Type R or a GSR or anything like that. I'm talking about base model. Speaking of base model, let's talk about the engines that I think it might come with. The most likely is probably going to be borrowed from the Civic Si, a 1.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, making a little bit over 200 horsepower. Probably going to be offered with an automatic, and of course, come standard with a manual. The automatic, I really hope, is not going to be a CVT taken out of the Civic. I hope it's going to be at least a traditional automatic, or even better, a DCT. I don't believe the base model is going to be offered with all-wheel drive. I do believe it's going to be front-wheel drive only, and I think this base engine will be available in the coupe and the 4-door hatchback. That's my opinion. Now, the other engine, less likely because of emissions and things of that nature, and Honda does not make high revving engines anymore. But a dream of mine is that it would be a variation of the K20 engine that I have in my 2009 Honda Civic Si, and have it make over 200 horsepower. Remember the RSX Type S? Well, that was a K20. I've got a K20, and even the Type R uses a variation of the K20. A lot different, I understand, but maybe they would give us a naturally aspirated engine again. That's just a dream of mine. You know, I rev past 8,000 RPM every time I drive, and I would just hope that Honda would bring something like that back. However, more likely it's going to be the 1.5 liter turbo out of the Civic Si. What do you guys think? Which engine do you think the base model Integra is going to come with? Do you think there's going to be a base model, or do you think I'm wrong? Do you think it's going to start under $30,000, or you believe it's going to start over 40? I don't think it's starting over 40. Now let's get to the big bad, the Type S. At least that's what I think the big bad's going to be. This is going to be turbocharged, and this is going to be directly borrowed from the Civic Type R. Is it going to make the exact same amount of horsepower? Who knows? I'm hoping maybe they bump it up. I know it's going to be north of 300. Be nice to see 350 plus. Is there going to be a hybrid powertrain on there as well? I also don't know. Possibly. Maybe that's one of the ways they make it all-wheel drive. Maybe that gets us you to 400 horsepower. Also, I don't know. I do believe this will be offered at least with the 2-liter turbo from the Type R and at least over 300 horsepower, and offer super handling all-wheel drive. Again, with a manual standard with an optional automatic. There's no way that they're going to put a CVT in the Type S. So hopefully at least a traditional automatic offered as an option, or really, I hope, a DCT. A DCT with that turbocharged engine would make this very quick with super handling all-wheel drive. Faster still if they decided to put a hybrid powertrain with some electric engines to help with instant torque. So what do you guys think? What do you think of the design? I like the headlight that's here. I kind of like the rear hatch that's on here. It looks like it's going to be pretty elegant. I don't know what the price of the Type S is going to be. That one, let's go ahead and say that one's over 40,000, maybe 45 starting. I'm not sure. But that one should be the pricey one. But I do believe a base model should come out and under $30,000. What do you guys think? Would you buy one of these? Which model would you get? Would you go for a base model with a manual? Do you think it's going to come with naturally aspirated, turbocharged? Do you think the base model is going to come with all-wheel drive, an EV variation, a hybrid powertrain? Well, I'm excited for this because, like I said, I drive an '09 Civic Si, so this is just like a prettier, fancier version of the car that I already drive. And I'm interested to see what they're going to do with the chassis, what kind of track times it's going to be able to do, 0 to 60 miles per gallon, all that kind of fun stuff. I hope it does not weigh a lot, because the penalty that some of the Acura products right now, like the TLX Type S that weighs 4,200 pounds plus, is ridiculous. It weighs too much. It doesn't perform. It doesn't have as much horsepower as I'd like it to have. So I hope the number one thing they do here is keep the weight down, especially in the base model with the all-wheel drive and possible hybrid powertrain for the Type S. Okay, that one's going to be heavy. But the base model, I'm hoping it's under 3,000 pounds. Let's keep it 2,900, maybe 28 high level. Let's keep it lightweight. Let's keep it fun. So I'm excited. Are you? Thank you for watching Cruise Control. My name's Eric. Have a good one.